When I was younger, I thought that freedom was having $1 million in the bank, invest it, then make around 5% a year, and never work again. That was the dream. But now I look at freedom completely different. I realized that the whole definition wasn't even mine. It was just society's version of it. But after trying out businesses, having a job, making money in different ways, and watching some things fall apart, I rebuilt what freedom means to me. Cash flow is freedom. There was a time, I think around like 2 years ago, when I had about like 3 income sources, and having those 3 income sources made it all click for me. If my job fired me, I'd still be alright. If I quit, I'd still have money coming in, like from other places, just from those other income sources I've built. Like I could still live, I could still eat, I could still pay for things, I could still work out what my next move is. And that was a feeling of what freedom finally felt like for me. I know I didn't have millions. I didn't like try to rely on one thing. Like when you only have one income source, especially like a job, like that's when your whole life feels like you're connected to that paycheck, and you need the hours, and you need like the shift, and you need your job to also like keep you in the job. Like there's nothing wrong with like having a job, of course. Like a job can help you build, can help you save, and it can give you a base, and it's giving me that too as well. I was able to save like 50 grand just off working a job. But when it's the only thing that's keeping you alive, that's when you don't have many options, and the options are the big part of freedom. Like a huge part of it. Like having different ways that you get money means that like if one thing slowly like slows down, then you're not like fully stuck. You can breathe, you can adjust, you can make moves, and that's why I think that cash flow is freedom. The thing I've learned is that having control over your time as well, that's another form of freedom. It's not only the money aspect of it, but like the other big thing would be controlling your time. Like I used to think that freedom was never working again, but now I think I don't even want that, bro. I think that you always need something to work on, something to build, because when you like lose purpose, that's when you can fall back into like hella dumb habits, and you waste your time, you scroll, you do things that don't even make you feel good, you know? Purpose is like one of the biggest things that can help you keep pushing and just give you something to do in life. And like you'll be way happier just chasing your purpose than like not working. That's what I think. I think this game is just forever. So freedom isn't just doing nothing, it's choosing when you're gonna work. And after my high yield investing phase, some other income stuff like fell apart, and I decided to build like my own business. Not because building a business is easy, but and like there's stress, there's problems, and there are days where you're gonna have to figure out everything yourself, and it's way different from having a job too as well. But the thing is that a business gives you control over your time, and that mattered like so much more to me than anything else. And that's why I kept on chasing, trying to acquire a business. Like freedom changes work, but with a job, like your schedule is like already set, and you might wake up at 7 in the morning, not because you feel fresh, but because your work has like says you have to be there at this time. And again, it's not bad. Some people actually like their routine, but I realized that I wanted more say over my own day. Like I wanted way more control over my day than just like going at a set time that a job is set out for you, you know? And ever since I've had control over my own time, like I actually wake up feeling fresh and ready. And like the way I've set up my schedule is that I wake up at like 9. Like when I go to work now, I'm actually excited to go to work, and I'm excited to go to the clients and provide value. And I'm way more happier than when I was working with like a job with that set out like time for me to go to work and everything. And something else that has also made me feel better as well is that I'm building something that's mine, and it feels different. Like when you're building something that's your own and you're not actually doing work towards somebody else's goals, it's just a different feeling. But ever since I made the transitions to a job, to a business, I actually want to work now. Not every day, because I'm still human, of course. The work now doesn't feel like work in the same way as it used to, like when I was working a job. And now I'm not just giving my time away, I'm actually building my own life, and I'm building my own thing, which I can later on, like if I really wanted to, give to my kids and everything and pass it down, you know what I mean? And I kind of don't want my children also working. There's nothing wrong with the job, but I've said it so many times, but I kind of don't want them working a job. I want them to be like, I want a family business which they can build and expand on too as well. But to finish it off, having freedom is beautiful, not because life gets easy. It's not because you sit around like doing nothing forever. It's beautiful because you get your own definition of it. And for me, it's cash flow more than in one place. And it's also like when things fall apart, I won't be able to be like fully stuck. It's having control over my time, and it's not waking up to something that's not mine. And that's freedom to me. And honestly, having freedom is just beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. This is what the definition of freedom for me is. But anyways, that's the video for today. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Ciao.